So now that we know what exactly GitHub Actions is or are, it's almost time to dive into GitHub Actions and the core building blocks that make up GitHub Actions. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you get the most out of this course. And this course, as mentioned before, will teach you GitHub Actions from the ground up, step by step, and we're gradually going to dive deeper throughout the course. Now, this course is, of course, a video-based course with video-based explanations, and therefore, in order to get the most out of the course, you should watch those videos, but you should, of course, watch them at your pace. Use these video controls to speed me up if I'm going too slow, or slow me down if I'm going too fast. Also, feel free to skip videos or jump around, but I do actually recommend that you do watch all the videos in the provided order, since I did order them such that they build up on each other and the different concepts taught in those videos build up on each other. But if you're a more experienced user, or if you learned about GitHub Actions in the past and you just want to refresh your knowledge, you can definitely also use that curriculum to jump to exactly that section or those videos that are most interesting to you. And speaking of jumping around and watching videos at your pace, of course, feel free to watch the same video multiple times. Sometimes a certain explanation only clicks after the third time, and sometimes you might want to repeat a certain example or explanation to make sure that you fully understand it. And kind of related to that, you should also try to practice what you learned and experiment with that knowledge you gain in this course. Throughout this course, we're going to see many examples, and I can only recommend and suggest that you do pause the videos from time to time and you practice what you learned on your own. Try to implement a certain solution before we do it together in the course, and also do it without me prompting you to do it. Instead, use the knowledge you gain in this course and in these videos to then experiment with that knowledge and practice on your own. Build up on the examples provided in this course and feel free to experiment with them. Change some aspects of those examples and see how the result changes. And of course, also build your own demo projects and workflow examples, because that's how you're going to learn the most. Watching the videos is fine and nice and will give you that basic knowledge, but you must practice on your own and use that knowledge in your own projects to then really fully understand all the features related to GitHub Actions. Now, when taking an online course, it can sometimes feel lonely, and therefore I can also only recommend that you try to learn and grow together with other students. That begins here in the course Q&A section, where you can help each other and which you should not just use to ask for help, but which you should also use to help others, because that's how you're going to learn even more. But it continues with our free community, to which you find a link in the first course section, which you can join for free. It's Discord based, and in that community you can of course also discuss problems or solutions with other students, and therefore also leverage the advantages of a group-based education or course.